let's get straight to the point. Today I'm going to be talking about what's happening with my Krytac Barrett REC7 DI Airsoft review video, as well as I'm going to talk a little bit about what my future plans for this channel are. Now first things first, the Krytac Barrett REC7 DI Airsoft review video. I shot that video and posted it about a month ago to YouTube. However, in the last couple of days, I've actually had to take that video down. Now there's a really good reason why I did that, so let me explain. Now when I bought that gun from evic.com, I purchased it with the Siege package. Now what the Siege package means is this gun came pre-installed with a Prometheus EG Krytac Special Edition stainless steel 6.03mm tight bore inner barrel. And this barrel was supposed to have this RHOP patch custom installed from the evic.com technicians. Now after shooting that review footage and posting it to YouTube, I disassembled the gun to do a little bit of cleaning and diagnostics, and I noticed that yes, it did come with the correct Prometheus barrel. However, it did not come with the RHOP patch custom installed from evic.com. Instead, it had this standard Prometheus opening, and the stock Krytac bucking was being used with that standard opening instead. So right away, I felt that it was necessary to take the video down. The description of the gun I provided in the video itself was a description of the gun with this barrel, but instead I was shooting a gun with this barrel and RHOP not being installed. And I felt that was a misrepresentation of the real performance of that gun. So I never want to mislead you guys, the viewers. I always want to give you accurate and unbiased information, so I took that video down. Now, I contacted evic.com's customer service department. They did a wonderful job of working with me. They admitted that there was a mistake that got made. They immediately issued a shipping label, so I returned the gun to them. They fixed the gun and they're now shipping it back to me. All of that free of charge. So they're doing a wonderful job of correcting the mistake. When I receive that gun back from them, I'm going to go ahead and ensure that it has the proper components installed. I'll do that verification, and then I'm going to reshoot the review video and post that once again to YouTube. That way you guys have good, accurate, and unbiased information about the true performance of that gun with this barrel and RHOP patch configuration installed. So, evic.com, yes, they made a mistake, but they're owning up to it, they're fixing it, they're doing a great job, but I also made some mistakes as well. So there's a couple of things that I did wrong that I need to own up to and correct going into the future. The first thing that I did wrong was I did not disassemble and verify that the barrel was the correct barrel with the correct RHOP patch installed prior to shooting and posting that review video. I should have done that before rather than after. Then, I also did not disassemble the barrel, the bucking, and hop-up unit and individually clean each piece prior to shooting the review footage. Instead, I simply cleaned the gun from the muzzle end while it was still assembled. So, those were two things that I did wrong, that I'm owning up to, and that I will correct in the future, in particular when I get that gun back from evic.com. So, alright, so that's what's happening with the review video. I took that review video down, and I'm going to repost it once I correct these few errors. Okay guys, the last thing I want to talk about here is, what are my future plans for this channel? Well, quite simply, I want to provide unbiased, accurate performance information about various airsoft guns along a various range of budgets. So that way you, the buyer, can maximize the performance that you're getting with the money that you're spending. So I simply want to provide unbiased, accurate performance information. Now another thing I'm going to be doing with the channel is I'm actually going to be shooting my review footage out at a location here close to where I live. And at this location, I'm going to be able to test these guns at a greater distance, so that way I can get a true, accurate representation of how the gun's going to perform. So for AEGs, I'll be able to test them at a good standard 150 feet rather than 50 feet and then 100 feet. And then for sniper rifles, I'll be able to test them at 150, 200, and maybe even 300 feet. That way you guys get a true, accurate, unbiased representation of how those guns are going to perform. Okay, so that's my future plans for the channel. This is Straight to the Point Airsoft. Thank you for watching.